If you actually have a balance in this account, old man, I'll double it out of my own Christmas bonus," the manager sneered, loud enough for everyone to hear. He had no idea he was speaking to the owner of the entire bank. Before we continue, don't forget to comment down below which country you are watching this video from. It was Christmas Eve morning. The bank was closing early and the air outside was biting cold. The man with the gray beard and a worn-out winter coat walked in with tired steps, leaning on the counter as if he were carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders. He didn't look like a VIP. He looked like someone the holiday season had forgotten. He just wanted a simple piece of information. The branch manager, a young man in an expensive suit who was clearly ready to leave for his holiday party, looked the old man up and down. He pursed his lips with a mix of superiority and boredom. Behind him, some tellers smiled uncomfortably. They just wanted the man to leave so the perfect harmony of the bank wouldn't be ruined before closing time. But the man, with a low, firm voice, asked if he could verify the status of his account. The manager let out a dry, cruel laugh, pointing at him like he was a walking joke. "Status? You want to check your status?" The manager scoffed. "Look at your clothes, buddy. Look at your boots. Like I said, if you have a positive balance, I'll double it right now." Two junior employees giggled nervously. Nobody had the courage to stop him. Nobody thought that this sentence would be the mistake that would haunt his career forever. The old man didn't scream. He didn't fight back immediately. He gripped the counter, breathing deeply. He wasn't shaking from cold. He was shaking from disappointment. He had returned to his own bank undercover to see how his customers were treated during the season of peace and goodwill. He never imagined he would receive a direct blow to his dignity. "I just need to know if the account is active," the man murmured. The manager raised an eyebrow and waved his hand, signaling the security guard. "Luis, escort him to the exit. We don't have time to waste on people begging for handouts on Christmas Eve." Luis, the guard, hesitated. He knew the protocols. You don't kick out a quiet customer. "Sir, maybe we should just check," Luis tried to say. The manager cut him off. "Do you want to be unemployed for Christmas, Luis? Remember who signs your performance reviews?" The festive atmosphere in the bank died instantly. A woman in the back, Andrea from accounting, bit her lip. She wanted to intervene, but she needed this job. The fear in the room was palpable. The old man raised a hand. "It's okay. I don't want trouble." His eyes showed sadness, not anger. But before he could turn around, a voice broke the silence. "Wait a minute. What is going on here?" It was Andrea. She stepped forward. She dealt with numbers, not injustices, but she couldn't watch this anymore. "He asked for information. We have a duty to serve him." The manager clicked his tongue. "Andrea, go back to your desk. Stick to your spreadsheets." But she stood her ground. "No, it's Christmas. We treat people with respect." The old man looked at her with gratitude, finally a spark of humanity. The manager, annoyed that his authority was being challenged, grabbed a piece of paper and shoved it at the old man. "Fine. You want info? Fill out this withdrawal slip. Though I doubt people like you have anything to withdraw." If you are enjoying this story so far, please hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps us bring you more emotional stories like this one. The man took the form. His fingers trembled slightly, not from fear, but because he was deciding the manager's fate. He didn't defend himself. Not yet. He walked to a nearby table to fill out the paper. The manager watched him from a distance, checking his expensive watch, unaware he had just dug his own professional grave. Andrea watched the old man sit and felt a visceral urge to help. There was something about his posture, the way he bore the humiliation. It wasn't the posture of a defeated man. It was the posture of a sleeping lion. "Let's see how long it takes for him to give up," the manager whispered to a colleague, mocking him. The old man looked up, not at the manager, but at the snowy window. He wasn't giving up. Suddenly, the man stood up. He left the pen on the table and walked back to the center of the room. The air grew heavy. "I'm done," he said, placing the slip on the manager's counter. The manager didn't even look at it. He grabbed it, folded it without reading, and tossed it aside. "Great! Now get out!" But the man didn't move. He stood tall, and his energy shifted completely. The tired old man was gone. In his place stood an authority figure. "Didn't you hear me?" the manager snapped. "I heard you," the man interrupted, his voice clear and commanding. "What I didn't hear was respect." The manager laughed. "Respect? You wasted my time." "Is that so?" The man turned to Andrea. "Miss, could you please check the form I just handed in? I think you will actually read it." Andrea hesitated, but her gut told her to obey. She took the crumpled paper from the counter and opened it. Her expression changed instantly. First confusion, then shock, then pure terror mixed with awe. "Sir," she stammered, looking at the manager, "why didn't you say anything?" The old man smiled faintly. "I was observing." "Who is he?" the manager demanded, annoyed. Andrea swallowed hard, looking at the staff. "The name on this withdrawal slip. It matches the name on the wall. It's the CEO's signature." The manager froze. "No, no way. Let me see." He snatched the paper. When he saw the signature, the same one on his paychecks, his face went pale. His hands began to shake uncontrollably. The silence was deafening. The CEO took a step toward the manager. "I came in unannounced because I wanted to know how my bank treats people during the holidays. My customers, my employees." His voice wasn't loud, but it echoed like thunder. "I found abuse, I found arrogance, and I found fear. Sir, I didn't know. I was just—" The manager stammered. "No, you weren't trying to do your job. You were trying to humiliate someone you thought was weak." The CEO looked around. "And nobody deserves that." He turned to the manager. "You are relieved of your duties, effective immediately, not just for how you treated me, but for the toxic culture you've created here." He then turned to Andrea. "Thank you for your courage. I need more people like you leading this company." Andrea lowered her head, tears in her eyes. Luis, the guard, stood straighter, feeling a sense of relief wash over the room. Before leaving, the CEO looked at the staff one last time. "Remember this. Appearances are deceiving, but dignity is not, and true respect always reveals who we really are." He walked out into the snowy Christmas Eve, leaving behind a silence filled with admiration and relief. It was the best Christmas gift the employees could have asked for. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs a reminder that kindness costs nothing, but means everything. Don't forget to subscribe for more. Merry Christmas.